you know, it's really symbolic because Klein Tower is really ugly objectively on the outside, but inside is just so much energy and so much math and so much beauty in intellectual pursuit. And that's what Klein Tower means to me.
It would be the greatest honor of my life to be clamping champion or clampion. It would mean that I am indeed, as I have always known, better than everybody else. It would just affirm that for me, and I think that would be really important.
I'm really excited to make ice cream in a bag with my friends.
When I sleep less, I think I get better, you know, as a friend, as a person who's studying for their finals, and as a person who is trying to do a handstand, you know. I think I improve in all ways.
Yeah, you know, as a neuroscience major, I can really bring my expertise in, you know, in this situation. There's so much to the psychology behind clamping, right? It's this in-group activity. There's a bit of exclusivity, and so we all feel a part of this team, in this group, and we really feel this loyalty that we can't leave. Even if you want to leave, you can't leave. Even if you want to leave. So I think that's my personal experience and my expertise in clamping. Can we cut this?
I've been crunching the numbers for the past few days, and from my calculations, going clamping increases your overall happiness by somewhere around 54%. It increases your ability to pass your finals by somewhere between 1 and 2%, but that's only because you're very unlikely to pass them in the first place. And it also, I've done some research on the people who go clamping, and on average, I'd say they're about 70% cooler than the average Yale student. Especially Amy, I think she's the real outlier bringing this percentage up. She's super cool, you know. I've heard like people are like really intimidated by her because it's just like her aura. It's just
Clamping Klein Tower is an investment in itself. It's so far, and it's that distance that really makes the heart grow fond. And you know, it's like when you're there, again, as I mentioned, you're stuck there. You're stuck there forever. You're stuck there. You're stuck there. You can't get out. You go to eat, you go to do push-ups, you go to bond with people, and you go to make ice cream in a bag. I'm so excited. You know, if it were a different building, I would have left sooner. Think about that. If it were WLH, I would be gone by 12. It was Klein, I was gone by 1. It's a project as big and as grand as clamping needs a council behind it. So, you know, why not? Why not have a website? Why not have handwritten invitations? Why not put it on Yale Connect? No, there's nothing stopping us from being an official club. Secretly, of course. So, I'm all for it. Vote me as president!
On average, the average Klein clamping participant has almost double the aura.
I believe it. I believe it.